So I asked you guys the other day which IU tracks I should be checking out on her channel because I haven't really listened to her since the early 2010s. I haven't really listened to her since Modern Times. And one song that pretty much everybody mentioned was Palette, featuring G-Dragon of Big Bang. And G-Dragon is awesome, so that means there's two awesome people on this track, IU and G-Dragon. And let's just get into it. I don't know the song, but I know you guys wouldn't tell me to watch something that isn't great. So let's listen to this in 3, 2, 1. I like when a ticking clock is integrated right into the beat there. Oh, Pac-Man! Oh, that has a 70s feel to it. Oh, that is a cool visual. Oh. Oh my god, this minimalist production is doing things to me. I also prefer dark purple over hot pink. Oh my god, this production! I'm also 25. So many interesting visuals going on here, but she's just going through them so quickly. Oh, this is some nice classic city pop. Oh, her vocals are so nice and light here too. Oh, that is so good! Such an interesting song lyrically as well. It's really about that whole search for identity and presenting yourself. Even his rap is arranged so interestingly. Just vocal layers that were in there earlier. That rap is damn well integrated. Because he's kind of in that same space as she is in, emotionally there. I love the instrumentation for this so much! So many little excellent acting moments in there as well. I mean, yeah, she's famous as an actress. Even the way the song resolved that chord there for a moment. And the clock coming back. This is so good! Oh my god, this is straight up minimalism. There's almost never minimalism in pop music. I love minimalism. This is that 70s feeling, those distinctive instruments and audio textures. It has this leaned back completely. This is the kind of song that washes over you, and then you realize that there's deeper stuff going on in it. And wonderful exploration of growing up, of adolescence, but also of finding yourself, of establishing your personality, of establishing it against society, of putting different personae forward, of pushing yourself in the direction that you think other people will like you versus doing what you yourself like. A lot of that obviously applies to her as a pop star in particular. But all of those things also apply to each and every single one of us. Like, at some point we decide to which degree we want to be collectivist, to which degree we want to bend down and follow what society wants us to do, what other people want us to do, to which point we want to be an individual. A wonderful exploration of that, especially tuned into this idea of being 25 and of liking colorful palettes. Wonderful. The music video, so much visual humor in here, so many... See, this is a really great example of an amazing music video. Doesn't need to be expensive with a ton of impressive sets and locations and special effects. It can just be intelligent. There are so many little visual gags, there are so many interesting image compositions that all add layers of meaning to the lyrics, to the expression. A lot of these are plays on what she is singing. I'm sure there's more stuff that I can't even recognize just knowing the English translation and reading along. There's probably some plays on the Korean lyrics as well. Just so much very interesting, very cool stuff going on here. So much depth hidden in a sweet little city pop song. And I would very much describe this as city pop. The other day, oh my god, what song was it? There was another song that kind of had this vibe. I call that one more disco influence, because city pop is... The thing about city pop is not really a genre. It's more like a collective of, mostly in the 70s, mostly in Japan, but also in Korea, China, much of East Asia, and later came over the rest of the world. It's this musical style that used Western instrument and Western musical styles like disco, like funk, like rock, like jazz, and use those to express a sense of modern life, and often a struggle with modernity and particularly city living. That's why it's called city pop. And this song just has that mood, 100%, that energy, even thematically. She is talking about adolescence, about growing up, about a sense of still doing a lot of growing up at 25, which that's a modern concept. That's modernity. It used to be at 25, you were set. You were married, you had the same job you would have for the rest of your life, you had a fixed place in society. And being able to be in your mid-20s and still finding yourself, that's a very modern concept. And city pop often dealt with struggles with modernity, modern life, modern society. So this one I do feel confident 100% calling city pop. But once again, it's not really a genre as much as it's just a loose stylistic grouping. But this is 100% there. G-Dragon, wonderfully integrated. I love how he really presented a counterpoint from his perspective as being slightly older. The rap was like in that same medium mood that just kind of flows over you, and only then do you notice all the great stuff about it. Just all around, this is great. This is great. And I think that's all I'm gonna have to say right now. Thanks for watching, as always. Special shout out to some of my top tier Patreon supporters, Lala, Fred, and Kim. If you like what I do on YouTube, my reaction videos can't make me any money because they're all copyright claimed. If you see ads on my videos, that money goes to like YG and JYP and SM. So if you like what I do, it would be really cool if you consider supporting me on Patreon or one-off donations on PayPal. Every little dollar helps, link down there. But even if you don't, thanks for watching. Tell me what else to react to. Share my video on social media, that would be cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another video soon.